This is Jobs for Teens, the show about real jobs you can do as a teenager. Your hosts are Robbie and Terry, both 15. Every week they break it down so you actually get it.
What jobs you can do as a teenager? I'm Terry.
And I'm Robbie, and today we're talking about something that sounds boring but is actually kind of essential: working papers, taxes, and your very first paycheck.
Essential like oxygen, Robbie, or like Wi-Fi. You cannot survive without it.
So let's start with working papers. If you're under 16 in most US states, you legally need a work permit before any employer can hire you.
It's basically the government saying, okay, kid, we see you, go earn some money, but not too much money and not too late at night.
You usually get the form from your school, fill it out, have a parent sign it, and sometimes a doctor too.
Then your employer signs it and you bring it back to school for the official stamp. It feels very official. I love a good stamp.
Different states have different rules though. Some states call them working papers, others call them work permits, and a couple don't require them at all once you hit 15.
So Google your own state's rules because we are not lawyers. We are 15.
Very wise disclaimer, Terry. Now, once you land the job, your employer hands you a W-4 form to fill out.
The W-4 is not a robot or a spaceship. It just tells your employer how much tax to withhold from each paycheck.
Withhold means they take out money before it even hits your hand, which, honestly, feels rude the first time.
Super rude. You earned $12 an hour. You worked 8 hours. That's $96, but your check says like 80 something.
Where did the rest go? Federal income tax. And depending on your state, state income tax too took a little slice.
Also, Social Security and Medicare get a cut together. That's about 7.65% of your gross pay every single paycheck.
Gross pay is your pay before deductions. Net pay is what you actually take home. Remember, gross equals great big number, net equals not as much.
That's genuinely the best memory trick I've ever heard. Robbie, you're going places?
Hopefully places that pay well. Now, here's the actually good news. Most teenagers don't end up owing federal income tax at the end of the year.
Because the standard deduction for a single feeler is pretty generous, and most part-time teen jobs don't earn anywhere close to that ceiling.
For the tax year 2025, the standard deduction is about $15,000 for a single person. Most teens earn way less than that working part-time.
So you file a tax return in the spring, and a lot of the time the government sends you money back. That's called a refund.
And that refund feels amazing. It's like finding $20 in an old jacket, except it's way more than $20 and you had to do some paperwork first.
Speaking of paperwork, in January or early February after your first working year, watch your mailbox or email for a W-2 form from your employer.
The W-2 shows exactly how much you earned and how much was withheld. You need it to file your tax return, so do not throw it away.
Do not use it as a bookmark. Do not fold it into a paper airplane. Keep it safe.
Filing your return is easier than it sounds for most teens. The IRS has a free filing program, and if your income is under a certain amount, you can file completely free online.
There are also free services at many public libraries and community centers where volunteers actually help you file, real humans helping for free. The world is sometimes good.
Okay, let's talk hours because that matters too. Federal law under the Fair Labor Standards Act limits workers aged 14 and 15 to no more than 18 hours a week during the school year.
And no working past 7 p.m. on school nights, which honestly I didn't know was a law and not just something parents made up.
It is 100% a real law. During summer, you can work up to 40 hours a week and until 9 p.m.
So your summer job can basically be a real full-time situation, which is great for saving money and also great for having a story to tell at college interviews.
The federal minimum wage is $7.25 an hour, but many states set their own higher minimums, and some cities go even higher than that.
Always look up your local minimum wage because you deserve to know what the floor is. Knowledge is literally money in this case.
And if you're wondering whether to put anything on that W-4 to reduce withholding as a dependent teen, you can often claim exempt if you expect to. Get all the withheld tax back anyway.
Just make sure that's actually your situation. When in doubt, ask a parent, a school counselor, or a free tax help volunteer. Do not just guess on government forms.
Okay, here is one more thing that will blow your mind. Even your babysitting or lawn mowing money is technically income that could require reporting if it's over a certain threshold. Wise words.
Self-employment income gets reported differently than regular paycheck income, so if you're running your own little hustle, look into Schedule C when tax time comes.
But don't panic. The internet has tutorials, the IRS website actually has a teen-specific section, and again, free help exists everywhere.
The main takeaway is that none of this stuff is as scary as it sounds. Working papers protect you, taxes fund things like schools and roads, and your refund is basically a savings account you didn't know you had.
And every adult you know went through this exact confusing process for the first time at some point. You will figure it out too.
Usually while stress eating cereal and asking your mom what a W-2 is. Totally normal, very relatable.
Thank you so much for listening today. Get those working papers, fill out your W-4 carefully, and hold on to every tax form you get.
Future you, filing taxes like a pro, will be so grateful that present you paid attention to this episode.
We'll see you next week on Jobs for Teens.